But this
Yeah.
Drama
this was
happened.
this was a great game. Really most of the way. Steph and LeBron were going at it back and forth, especially in the third and fourth quarters. Um, but the big thing that really has to be talked about is when we got under the 2 minute mark, there were back-to-back reviews which took about 11 to 15 minutes of real time. And
Ridiculous.
both of the reviews were things that fans could tell on the first replay. We could tell what the right call was on the first replay. Then after that, when they finally got back to playing, the shot clock was not working at the
At which
Crypto.com
point,
arena.
LeBron would mention, "I'm too old for this stuff."
Yes, the shot clock wasn't working. They tried to play 4 times, it was not working. So eventually, they just gave a stopwatch to the Lakers PA announcer and had him call out the stuff. But by the time they got back to playing, it was nearly 28 minutes of real time, and 3 seconds had gone off the clock. So by the time they finished up the game, I mean, the Warriors had a 7-point lead at this point. They ended up winning by 7 because all the momentum was just taken away. And I really, the shot clock stuff, I mean, that's just uncontrollable. The shot clock's just, sometimes it's not going to work. But I was wondering, you guys, with the long, prolonged reviews, what do you guys think could be done about this? Because there's no way that a review.
No more reviews. No more reviews.
Okay.
Here's what would be my.
Junkyard dog style.
It'll never happen because money rules everything. But the only reason the reviews seem like they take forever is because there's so much downtime as it is. Like if there wasn't as much downtime, then we could afford a little bit at the end. Like we could accept it. And maybe not 28 minutes like we're talking about here, but when coaches are calling, we get 7 timeouts a game or whatever. Give them 4 timeouts, man. Like we don't need to be calling all these timeouts.
What?
So,
I see what he's saying. The amount of times I've seen where it's like, okay, there's a minute long timeout. Okay, 2 baskets go by. Okay, another timeout. You literally 30 seconds has passed in real NBA time, and there's been 2 timeouts. Like, why do we need this?
Strategy.
No one wants to sit there while you
I
huddle up for
understand.
3 minutes.
I think my opinion is, and it's my opinion for a lot of things, but get the old head referees out of there. We need some new bloods. We need guys that can actually see the review screen clearly and get the call right, so it doesn't take 15 to 20 minutes.
I'll go ref some games.
Well, honestly,
so you guys are blaming the refs.
So I don't think we should. I'm not blaming the refs because I think another reason why I think it took forever is because of I think they have a protocol that they have to go through before they can even see the plays, which I think is ridiculous. Like you should be able to just pull up the play.
Right.
In my personal opinion, you should probably be able to go to one of the broadcast booths because they get the replays.
Here's what.
No, go ahead.
If you really want to speed up, just give the refs an earpiece and have someone else who isn't even at the arena watch the replay, someone who works for the league, and then you buzz in the call to their ear.
They used to do that. I remember on the broadcast or whatever and all that kind of stuff, they would literally go to Secaucus in New Jersey and literally just get feed from the NBA, and then they would just tell the broadcast what they would do, and it's just why can't we have agreed? Why can't we have an earpiece? You go look at the replay yourself, but also have an earpiece of an NFL or not an NFL, NBA referee in a secluded area watching it, telling you what he sees, so you have he's talking you through it while you're seeing it for the first time, so you don't have to look at it 10 to 20 times.
Right. Yeah. So this always comes up, the reviews and all that stuff, and the length of time that it takes to review, and I have always been of the opinion that it's important to get the call right, but I'm also if we see it on the first replay, then we need to just hurry up and get play back going. And that's what I think is the big problem here. And I think that both your guys' ideas would maybe fix that.
Yeah, you're saying there's a part that's being lost, like the flow is being, and that's the important part that we can't sacrifice.
No.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, just a tough way for a great game to end. Nick, actually, so that
LeBron with a
timeout,
40 ball.
yeah, LeBron with the 40, he was great. That timeout thing, what would you think if they instead of having 7 timeouts the whole game, if it was 3 per half?
That would be a start. That would be, yeah, I'd like that idea.
That'd be good. That would be just a start. That'd be perfect.
Yeah.
I think that
Three and a half. Why would you need more than 3.5?
We're not saying they would.
They're already taking broadcast timeouts and official timeouts too. Like,
you know what? That's what they should do. They should have it so those timeouts don't count towards the team's timeouts, and then each team gets 2 timeouts a half or something like that.
yeah,
Something like that. Yeah.
you already have like
Because-
you already do like a bunch of broadcast timeouts, anyways, and official timeouts, and they don't even charge the 7 timeouts that they get.
Yeah, like the minimum for games is basically eight timeouts because they have media timeouts at the 7-minute and 3-minute mark at the next stoppage. So it's a minimum of 8 timeouts already. So you could
Right.
that's basically an average of 2 timeouts per half anyways.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That could work. I haven't that could be something that the league could look at. They should tune into this. They should hear
Yeah,
our
facts.
opinions on this.
Get Adam Silver on the line.
Oh yeah.
Now, this is why I'm turning to become a referee. This is why. I don't want
Adam,
this to happen.
We got ideas, Adam. Pick up
That's
the phone.
right.